This early 70s Guild F40 has come into the workshop for some major works. It needs a refret, it needs a neck taken off and reset. The neck has been taken off at some point in the past but not been done very well, so I'm going to take it off and reset the neck. I'm also going to fit a bridge doctor. This is the bridge doctor. This is the unit I'm going to fit. But if you want to look at how I take off the neck and do the refret, I've done a much longer video which covers those aspects of the restoration of this guitar. But in this video I'm just going to concentrate on the installation of the bridge doctor. But what's it about? Why fit one? Well, this acoustic, like a lot of old acoustic guitars, has what's often described as bellied. By that, the air around the sound hole has sort of dropped a bit, and the bridge and the top around the bridge over the years has started to become raised, and you end up with a situation where the string height is just too high and the guitar is quite difficult to play, particularly sort of 5th fret and beyond. How can you tell that this has happened on your guitar? Well, one of the clues is if you were to take a straight edge and place it on the top of the bridge, if you can see that the straight edge is tipping forward, that's a clue that your guitar has bellied. And in extreme cases where it is really sort of tipping forward quite a lot, you start to see a gap open up around the back edge of the bridge. So the bridge doctor is installed and it's designed to reverse that process, or this whole top being raised up. And in doing so, as it flattens the top, we then come back to a better string height, a playing height. But let's come in a bit closer and look at the bridge doctor in a bit more detail. So here is the bridge doctor in a bit more detail. As you can see, it's quite a simple device and consists of this block system and a dowel. Now, this block sits under the bridge in this location here, and this post here pushes up on the front section of the bridge. And this post here, this plastic post, which is connected via a bolt that is drilled and fixed through the bridge itself, sits around this sort of back area of the bridge. And it also has a tensioning screw here, and this dowel sits against the end block. And as the tensioning screw is tightened, this dowel, which is sitting against the block, just starts to push back on the whole block system itself. And what then happens is that this post here, sort of pushes up on the front area of the bridge, and this plastic post here, which is connected through the bridge, then starts to be pulled down on the rear section of the bridge. So we're starting to get this sort of twisting, this rotation, is probably a better word, of the unit itself. And therefore what starts to happen is this bridge, which is sitting at an angle, starts to tilt backwards, start to be pulled backwards. And equally, this area of the top, which has been raised over many years, starts to flatten out. And so the overall effect is to flatten out the whole of this top, sort of realign the angle of the bridge, and therefore we start to be able to get a better string height on this guitar. The only thing I'm doing different from the manufacturer's instructions, it comes with this mother of pearl dot, which sort of sits in the hole that you have to drill through the bridge. It makes the installation process a bit more obvious. So when I installed bridge doctors, I just made up a rosewood dowel, which I'm going to insert instead, which just makes the job look a bit neater. So that's how the bridge doctor operates. So let's now install it and see how we get on this Guild F40. So the Bridge Doctor is installed. I fitted a new bone nut, a new bone saddle, put the strings on, and we've now got a very nice playing height on this guitar. About 1.5, 1.6 in the treble, just a little under 2 on the bass side. This guitar is just playing now really well and just very easy to play further up the neck. So hopefully you saw that as I was adjusting the Bridge Doctor, these two right angles were going from sort of that position to pulling apart. So as I was adjusting the tensioning rods on the Bridge Doctor, the bridge was going back to a sort of flatter position, and the top was coming down. And in doing so, I was able to then recreate this nice sort of string height on this guitar. So yeah, that's a quick overview of Bridge Doctor, what they do and how they work, and I'm grateful for those nice people at BTN Music for supplying Bridge Doctors to me. So, Bridge Doctor, hopefully you found this video useful, but thanks for watching this Flame Guitars video.